I'm Andriana Bennett, and my topic is displaying data in a bar graph. What I have here is 3/4-inch grid paper, a baggie of jelly beans, and 4 different colored markers. Students will create a bar graph to display how many jelly beans they have of each color. Before counting the jelly beans, students should properly label their grid paper. To save time, I've already labeled mine. The title is called Jelly Bean Graphing. Along the x-axis would be the color. Along the y-axis would be the number of jelly beans. And my scale goes up by 1. Now what students would do is take their baggie of jelly beans and remove all of the black. What they're going to do is place them on the graph like this. Then they would do the same thing for the remaining colors. Oops. Now I'm not going to graph that many, just to save time. And these things like to roll away. So my baggie is now empty, and each jelly bean is in the appropriate column. Now students could take their black marker and remove a jelly bean and then color that square. With the jelly bean should go back in the baggie. The same thing will be done for the other colors. I'm going to do green. Now yellow. At this point, the graph is now complete and students would be able to eat their jelly beans. Because Easter just happened, I had these left over, but if I were in the classroom, I would probably use wrapped candy. That way, as they're coloring, the marker would just get on the wrapper instead of the candy itself. So now since the graphs are completed, students can answer questions about them, like were there more red or black jelly beans, or how many yellow jelly beans did they have? If this was the first time that students were creating the bar graph, I would make sure that the same number of jelly beans, the same color were in each bag. In this way, the class would be able to answer questions, as a whole group, and the answers wouldn't vary. Also, as a teacher, I would know how many are in each bag and have a way to know if students are actually understanding the concept. So this concludes my video, and again, this is one way to help students learn how to display data in a bar graph.